All right, we got Nadal versus Medvedev. The Russian guy. I got another spot on my arm. Hang on. But yeah, basically that's it, man. Look what they're eating: sugar, water. Just sipping on this sugar, eating their sugary foods, keeping it low fat. Because if you have too much fat, you're going to slow your blood up. Yeah, it's going to sludge up your blood, slow down your footwork, slow down your brain function, and reduce your oxygen percent, your saturation in your body. The more fat you eat, the more you reduce oxygen saturation, which can be measured with a little pulse oximeter just here. So that's the deal. Is Nadal would have been. I watched the presentation as well. I was just curious if Nadal would even mention Djokovic, Novaks. No mention whatsoever. Dirty. That's crazy. So Djokovic is the first professional athlete ever to be kicked out of an event for not taking the experimental drugs. Normally professional athletes take all sorts of experimental drugs, but in this case, Djokovic didn't want to, and was said, well, see you later, buddy. Bye-bye. But I thought it was a bit of a dog move. Sorry, dogs. I thought it was a bit of a dog move that it's in 98 pulse oximeter. Got a bit of cat allergy. Normally it's up to 99 to 100. If a fatty food can go down to 95, 91. So, but I thought it was a bit of a dog move by Nadal for not even mentioning Novaks. You know, not even mentioning Novaks. Not even saying would have been great to have Djokovic here, but is what it is. Not even mentioning it at all. It's just like Novaks has just been cancelled. In the tennis world, they've cancelled him. The mainstream media has cancelled him. He refused to take the experimental medications, and he is cancelled. Even the Google searches, it's surreal times. But it is amazing. But yeah, see a lot of physiology differences, wasn't there, between Nadal, who's clearly taking the anabolic steroids. You can see just his muscularity from what he used to look like, his hair, you know, stuff like that from what it was back in the day, versus that Danny, Medvedev guy from Russia, who, they both looked a bit of a, in my opinion, a bit of an EPO glow, just that fifth, just 5 hours of playing with minimal fatigue. I mean, it's only tennis, I guess it's not cycling and running, but still, it's going to have a performance advantage by taking some sort of anabolics. But you don't want to take too much that you gain too much weight, but at the same time you want to have enough power there to be able to serve at 200k an hour after 5 hours, 190k an hour. That's where anabol's going to help that little bit extra strength. Stimulant's going to help that focus, and EPO help that red blood cell production. But again, none of that was really going to matter unless you have enough sugar every 20 or 30 minutes. Keep the muscle glycogen topped up, keep the sugar in the cells. I noticed these athletes, they weren't drinking coconut oil, they weren't eating freaking steaks, they weren't eating tuna salads on court. They're just sugar, bananas, gels, jam cakes, rice cakes, etc. But mostly they were consuming sugar, water, refined, processed sugars in their drinks. Simple as that. And that's what it takes, man, to do anything. So if you've got 5 hours with the kids, you got 5 hours behind the computer, you got 5 hours on court or in court, sugar's going to be your friend. The brain runs on sugar. Your muscles run on sugar. You need to get enough sugar, otherwise your performance will go down no matter what drugs you're taking, or in Novaks' case, what you're not taking. You need to have sugar. Your human immune system runs on sugar. And in these last 2 years, this whole narration about health, it's all about health, people. Where's the health advice about what does your immune system actually run on? And the answer is sugar. But you ask the average person on the street, what does your immune system run on? I don't know. Fats. Healthy fats.